You wake up tired, not physically, but mentally. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. You say, I just need to feel motivated again. But tomorrow turns into next week. And motivation? It disappears the moment things get hard. Here's the truth most people avoid. Greatness doesn't come from motivation. It comes from discipline, empowered discipline. And in today's world where distraction is constant, comfort is everywhere, and excuses are normalized, discipline isn't just important. It's your competitive advantage. Today, we're breaking down exactly how to build it. Not surface-level advice, not hype. A real blueprint. What empowered discipline actually means. Discipline alone isn't enough. Because forced discipline burns out, rigid discipline breaks, fake discipline fades the moment no one is watching. Empowered discipline is different. It's discipline that comes from identity, not obligation, from clarity, not pressure, from purpose, not fear. It's when you don't have to do the work. You become the type of person who does it anyway. That's the shift. Most people try to force actions, but greatness comes from becoming someone different. Why most people fail at discipline. Let's cut through the noise. People don't lack discipline because they're lazy. They lack discipline because they're misaligned. Here's what that looks like. You set goals you don't truly care about. You chase outcomes instead of identity. You rely on motivation instead of systems. You overload yourself and burn out. You avoid discomfort instead of training yourself to handle it. So when things get hard, you quit. Not because you're weak, but because you never built the internal structure to handle resistance. The identity shift. This changes everything. If you want real discipline, stop asking, what should I do? Start asking, who do I need to become? Because behavior follows identity. If you see yourself as inconsistent, you'll act inconsistent. If you see yourself as someone who quits, you'll quit again. But when your identity shifts, everything follows. Instead of saying, I'm trying to be disciplined, you say, I'm a disciplined person. And then you prove it through action. Not once, not when it's easy, but especially when it's hard. Step 1. Ruthless clarity. You can't be disciplined towards something vague. Be successful is vague. Get in shape is vague. Clarity creates direction. Direction creates action. Ask yourself, what do I actually want? Why does it matter? What happens if I don't get it? And here's where most people stop. They don't go deep enough. Because if your why is weak, your discipline will collapse under pressure. Step 2. Build non-negotiables. Stop relying on feelings. Start building non-negotiables. These are actions you take no matter what. Not when you feel good, not when it's convenient, every single day. Examples. You train, no matter your mood. You work on your craft, no excuses. You stick to your plan, regardless of distractions. You don't debate them, you execute them, because discipline grows through consistency, not intensity. Step 3. Eliminate weak environments. You can't build discipline in an environment designed for distraction. Look around. Your phone, social media, endless entertainment, comfort everywhere. This world is engineered to make you passive. So if you're constantly distracted, it's not just you, but it is your responsibility to fix it. You need to remove distractions, control your environment, create friction for bad habits, create ease for good habits. Discipline isn't just internal, it's structural. Step 4, train your mind to handle discomfort. This is where most people break, because discipline requires doing things you don't feel like doing, and we've been conditioned to avoid discomfort. But greatness demands it, so you need to train it. Start small, cold showers, waking up earlier, finishing tasks when you want to quit. These aren't random. They're reps. You're training your brain to say, I don't run from discomfort. I move through it. Step 5. Systems over motivation. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. If your success depends on it, you're already in trouble. Instead, build systems. Set specific work hours. Create structured routines. Track your progress. Automate decisions. You don't wake up and decide what to do. You follow the system. Because systems reduce friction. And reduced friction increases consistency. Step 6. Relentless self-honesty. Most people lie to themselves. I'll do it later. I deserve a break. I'll start fresh next week. That's not strategy. That's avoidance. Empowered discipline requires brutal honesty. You need to call yourself out. Not emotionally, but objectively. Did you do the work? Did you follow your plan? Did you make excuses? No hiding, no justifying, just truth. Step 7. Stack small wins. Greatness isn't built in one moment. It's built through stacked victories. Small wins create momentum. Momentum creates belief. Belief fuels discipline. So instead of chasing massive change, focus on daily execution. Win the day. Then do it again, and again, and again. Step 8. Build mental toughness through repetition. Discipline isn't something you have. It's something you train. Every time you do the hard thing, show up when you don't feel like it, push past resistance, you're strengthening your mind. And over time, what used to feel hard becomes normal. That's when discipline becomes identity. Step 9. Cut the escape routes. Most people keep backup plans, excuses they can fall back on. That's why they never fully commit. If quitting is an option, you'll eventually take it. So remove it. Make the decision. This is who I am now. No negotiation. Step 10. Embrace boredom. Discipline is repetitive. It's not exciting and it's not glamorous. It's doing the same things over and over again. Most people can't handle that. They chase novelty, but success lives in repetition. So learn to embrace it, because the ones who can win. Discipline in today's world. Let's be real. This era is different. Attention is under attack. Comfort is everywhere. Distraction is constant. So if you can develop discipline today, you separate yourself instantly. Because most people won't. They'll scroll, they'll delay, they'll avoid, while you execute. And that gap, it compounds over time. The reality of greatness. Greatness isn't a moment, it's a process. It's early mornings, it's hard days, it's doing the work when no one sees it. And it's not fair. Some days you'll feel off. Some days you'll doubt yourself. Some days you'll want to quit. That's part of it. The difference is, you don't stop. The final shift. At some point, you need to stop consuming content and start executing, because knowledge without action is useless. You don't need another video. You need to apply what you already know, right now. There are two versions of you. The one who keeps delaying, and the one who builds discipline and becomes something more. Both paths are hard, but only one leads to greatness. So the question is simple. Who are you going to be? Start today, not tomorrow, not next week. Today, because empowered discipline isn't something you wait for. It's something you choose every single day. If this hit you, don't just like the video, apply it. That's where your life actually changes.